Yo, yo, yo. This is probably going to be a little bit of a quick stream. We'll see. We'll see how long this stream is. Might get kicked off because I might have to go watch some football. But, we'll see. Let's just jump right in. I don't need any practice. I don't need any warm-up. Plus, most players are probably just not going to be playing today. And I do need to create a world so that all my stuff can load in. So I have time for everything to load in. Because otherwise the first rank match is going to be very, very laggy. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. Alright. Yo. Alright, here we go. I'm guessing, yep. Nope. Maybe. One portal, maybe? No. Village over here. Alright, so let's just get a tree here. Okay. Don't quite have enough. Okay. I'm just gonna get these hay bales. Try to play this overworld better. Okay, there's a tree right here. So it like doesn't matter. And there's a second blacksmith. Okay, so we have to wood light. Let's chill. Alright, yeah, should be down. Okay. We're still warming up here. First match. Always gonna be a bit scuffed. Alright, let's just get one more tree. And I don't need flint. Alright. Yeah, I don't need flint because I can't make a flint and steel, so I have to wood light. That means there's actually a lava pool. That'd be nice. There might have been one and I just didn't see it. Or I could just be completely stupid. Oh, I see it. Okay. This will be fine. Enter. Like mid 3, hopefully, if we get good wood light. Could get up to mid 4 if I get bad wood light. We'll see though. Okay. Oh, I need to make that wood. Okay, decent wood light. I need to grab a few more blocks. Okay, I see the fort. It's stables. Purple up there. I'll probably just do low stables just to be safe. This is decent pace. So I don't want to sell it completely. This. This is a good cat. GG. That could have easily PB'd, by the way. You know what? Spectate. Like it's gonna PB. Go, go, go. Go back. Okay. Thank you very much. Block you off just in case. Oh, this. I didn't even sell it too. Like, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. Top. And get pearl hang too. Let's forget to top. Okay, pearl hang to this. Okay, yeah, I can. It's good, brother. Not sure if I'm more gold. Man, I'm at 18 obby. It's not even worth checking over there. Back down. Dude, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. They get disconnected. Man, this is an amazing base. I should probably just be out. Just need one more fire res. Where's out anyways? It doesn't matter. This way. And maybe there will be bad blaze rates. That'll make me feel slightly less. Okay. They're bad blazers. Very bad blazers. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling so much better. No point in wasting a pearl. Could run over here. Wow. Okay. These blazers are beautiful. Okay, yeah. I was really mad. I guess I should just play this spawner. How many anchors can I make? Oh, yeah, well, it's not terrible. I can do this. 5 beds, 1 anchor, that should be plenty. Let's be like a 2200 block line. Now I should just blind. Okay. There you go. This. Okay. Not an amazing blind time, low key. How many minutes is it taking? 44? Yeah, it is decent. $1,500. 208 negative. Negative 234. Negative 234. So it's like negative 234. Okay. Didn't quite mean to do that. 234, 208 this way. Yes. Okay. 234, 208, 208, negative 234. Just give me easy stronghold. Okay. the stronghold I was at. There's spawner. Okay, yeah, I was here. I portaled in here. Died down here. Okay, I didn't see where portal was or anything like that. This. I should really just go back. Send here on the boots. Oh, I was that close to starter. Okay, man. So assuming, okay. So yeah, this would just not PB by one shot. No.
Done your homework?
Yep.
Alright. You gonna Minecraft it out or you gonna watch a movie or something?
I think I'll just Minecraft it out. What was it? Yeah, I was on pretty decent pace. I was in the Bastion, almost done trading at like 5 minutes. But they got lagged out. So I'm playing out the run. But as you can see, it's still one with PB.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, over here. Hey! Hey! Okay, surely I hit this. Oh, dang. Stop. Go away. This. I died right here. This, bang this. I gotta hurry this up. Bang. Bang. 2, 1. So I couldn't have gone for 0 anyways. Yeah, this one at PB'd. It makes me feel better. Still a pretty decent run. $17.39. GG. 5-1 anyways. 1764. 764. Not 17. Please be ranked. I hope I clicked ranked. Yeah, ranked. Cool. It's still would have been a pretty solid one. Could just be. Could be down here. let's just go back. Decent spike this way. Oop. Yeah. Get this. 85. Oh my god. Oh! Single click boat clutch. Insanity. Continues behind me? Oh, and the border is just right here. Okay, man. Hey. Hittable 0. Frick. Yo, where's the boys, bruh? Where's the freaking boys? No. This is the creeper. That's the library, yeah. So, okay. It is exposed. What you mean, bro? That's a shot tower. That's a tall tower. Okay. 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 So where are we going? Dude, this it's so scuffed. Yeah. See the lava pool. Here up here. I get from over there. Okay. Not quite a straight line to the end of this, so. Dude, oh my gosh, that took me forever to get up that. Oh my gosh, okay. Pretty good overworld except for that. Decent enter. Okay. I'm at a rune portal. I have no idea where the bathroom is because I wasn't looking at my econ. Yeah, it's over there. Dude, I gotta freak out. Okay. See the fort. Apparently the bastion is somewhere in this direction. Let's just do that. Okay. Right. Maybe it'll take sea change. Okay. Sure. This is bad. Bad nether. Bad spawn. I see it. Kind of far, but it's still. I believe the iron's on this side. Yes. Oh, perfect swim. Um. Okay, there's just no animals. It's- might just be stupid, but I didn't see before. Ooh, shoot. Just don't get unlucky with pigs. Just don't get unlucky. Stop. Stop. Oh. Thank you. Guys, I found the fortress. It's stupid. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? 21. Why 21? That bang drops me way down. Quit forfeiting. Oh. Beautiful. I'm just so bad. Like, why'd I do that? Stop looking at the timer. Oh my gosh. I'm actually so stupid. Takes a lot of gravel to get flint. So. Took the complete wrong. Oh my gosh, they just made it to the nether. Stop! Thank you. Less damage that time. Like what I should have done is just this. Second bed extension. We're taking a decent amount of damage here. Ooh, wait, I should not do that. Oh. So. Fuck that off. Oh. Fire. Actually starting fire. Why are you dying? Excuse me. Oh, that hasn't good. Just take the drop out. Oh, how do you have trades? It's lava housing. There's someone from another, guys. First time. I smell the bastion this way. Oh my gosh, I was right. Oh my gosh, guys, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, screw you, bro. Hey, thanks for the stream, bro. Yeah, you think you can stop me? Oh, lava? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Normal. Yeah. Right. Alright. You see, the stars are not aligning. Here? Yeah, that's just not where it was. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay. Just these seeds. Oh god. Iron demons. Just do this. Bang. Yeah. God, I think bro doesn't like shipwreck seeds. Hi, bridge. I'm entering bridge with an inferior, like, why would I enter any other fashion? Oh, let's go, bro. Oh, inconspicuous. This. And then make a bucket. Oh my gosh. Actual tech. Oh. Hi. You're not gonna hit me, right? Okay. Make another hole for me in here. Okay. Boxed. How did you hit that, sir? You're a genie. Oh god. Chill. We're just going no food. Chill. Take it. I It's telling me to forfeit. It's telling me to forfeit. What the heck? Sir. How are you in the fortress? Yes, that's why he doesn't want me at forfeited. Dude's at the fort at 5:10. First route at 5:45, bro. Like, hello? Like, there's just no way I win this, right? One piece of food is better than none. We're heading in. Ow. Dude, what if I scare him? Yeah, I'm not gonna scare him. That would just be mean. I'm not gonna scare my guy. Dude, I'm like... Oh, it's because I'm wearing gold armor. I was like, I am so inconspicuous. No penguins can see me. Don't do that. He's right behind me. Help. Help. Oh Oh my gosh, it only has 3. It might be cooked, chat. This. No. Okay. Sure. What? I dropped the goal. Loki, I'm kind of sucking right now. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna forfeit. I'm not gonna do that to you, bro. Yo! South 10 Stronghold. Hello? Hopefully I don't need that. Like, stop. Stop hitting me. Rude. More and more mobs every time I go through. Oh, and I don't fit this time. There's a box. Yo, they're on a mission. Chill, brother. Just let me on the box. Loser. Make smarter decisions. Hey, my boy's in the end. No. My axe. Still, I'll get enough iron. Hey. That's still enough. Iron nuggets. Okay, I have more crap than I could ever ask for. For the one thing I need. I don't get. Okay, it's chill. Forward that way. Okay, so it's just right there. Okay, that was mistimed. Don't tell me I lost anything in the lava. Oh my god. It's fine, I think. This goes here. Okay, so what'd I lose? Oh, I lost a bunch of fire reds. Here's my pick. Okay. And I lost all my obby. What? Instrument chords. You entered and bro. Wait! I don't need 20 of you, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I can come back. Airball. Hi! Ball. Drop. God. Dude, I wasted so much time. I can wait for another cycle, it's fine. Oh my god. Where did you come from? No! How did you hit that? No, how are you hitting that? Okay. What's my portal? Like somewhere over this way. You can death reset. Well, 2. That. It's never over. It's never over. It's never over. Okay. Go, go, go. I got this. We got this. I don't have a boat. Let me wait first. Ooh, STS tough. What's up, Creek Knot? Can you join me? I mean, it's ranked. I play random people. But if you want to do like a private match, then I guess, yeah. I guess you can join me. Okay. I'm gonna have to go. Okay. 14, 12. 14, 12, 16. 14, 12. Okay. 20 pearls. Okay. 14, 12, 16, 36. 16, 36. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of hunger resetting. Got hunger reset now. 14, 12, 16, 36, 16, 36. Get the high ground. Yeah. Go Loki. Kinda running low on the rolls here. I'm only 1,500 blocks. Okay, so I could throw 7 more pearls. That's 1. 2. Okay. $14, $12. 14, 12, 16, 36. I'm still. $14, 12. This need to go very far this way. 1636. Good, we want any pearls. Oh. Hey, they just made it to the end. I can still win this. If I hit 0 and it takes a very long time for their dragon to perch, I win this. I just have to build 800 blocks. Ah! Move! $600 blocks. 500. Just about 500 blocks. 400 blocks. Can I make that in the overworld? No, we're boating it. Yeah, so close. Dude, it's just right here. Bail. Blocked. Carried. Blocked. Oh. Oh, no damage. Back. This is terrible. Hey. Oh. 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 Alright. Hey, we got it. There's an extra shipwrecks. Where am I? Wig. River. You just had to put me in the fashion that needs to those blocks. Stop. Hey, hopefully 20 is enough. You're so annoying. You're so... No, I'm forfeiting. I'm just 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 forfeiting. These bastions are so stupid. Like, I hate hoglins. I hate piglins. Fine. I am chill. Oh my. This guy again, bro. This guy again. Don't tell me I'm back in Iron 1. Don't do it. No. Yeah, I'm done. 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 It's so stupid. Okay, I don't know why I just closed all that. Yeah, I'm just doing archery. I can't with Frank today. Like, why were you mad? Why were you even there, bro? Alright, yeah, stables. Mm. We got blacksmith or anything. Mm. That's great. Oh, is it fort? No, it's just nothing. Man, no, I don't want this bug anymore. I have 30 in this direction, but if I go this direction, there's nothing. Over to the beach side. There would be here. Actually, it's not. What the? Oh, what? Even ice spikes next to a forest. Next to a forest, bro. This is insane. Coolest 32 chunks you'll ever see. W. Shift clutch. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to shift clutch. Oh. Portal. Maybe will be filled out. Darn. Yep, sure.
rifle and a Yankee who has an ice sword. We just have a black and white bird. Yeah. There's a bird. Ian, I'll see you next time, buddy.
See ya.
This
That's another Christmas gift I
door-to-door service.
For the door, man.
So you can tip your father.
Thanks,
for
Dad.
this.
Oi. Didn't think that was real. Okay. So, I knew it. There we go. Is it full? It is. It's a full ship. Oi. No, why? There we go. There's already something there. Ooh, didn't. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Ooh, damn. Double. Yep. Bang. Ah. Choo. I see it. So the ravine's fake. Oh, yeah. Aha! Chill. Yeah. Get rid of this. What a catastrophe. Huh? Oh my god. Hey, we got there eventually. What's good? Which way? Oh, I'm not getting close to the top. Oh. Okay. Spawn inside of the treasure though. Oh. Dang. Okay. How big is it? Alright. Well, it just kind of look like something. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like something. Let's watch some YouTube with dinner. Stream video. Okay. Need to add text.
This video, I'm chained together with both of my best friends in Minecraft. We coded a literal chain that follows physics and prevents us from getting away from each other, like the video game Chained Together. Can we beat Minecraft? Watch to find out. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Guys, we're chained together, and we have to beat Minecraft.
I'm running away!
Pull us.
Let me go!
Can we bring him back?
Bring it back.
No,
I'm bringing him
stop.
back.
Stop!
We can work together.
I'm wrapping around this tree. I'm
getting wood.
I'm wrapping around this tree. Look,
Can't
this
do
shit's coming with
anything.
me. Wait, look.
I
Look.
can't do anything.
I have a good idea. I trapped myself. Oh no. Wait, we wrapped around the tree.
Oh my god.
We wrapped around the tree. Wait, we're wrapping around the tree.
How do we unwrap around the
Guys,
tree? Just
we need to
break
break this tree to get our chain out.
Wait, is it gonna like Oh, it fixed itself. Wait, what happens if we die?
Dream. I'm gonna have to do this for science.
No, stand up, stop.
I'm gonna have to do this
Stand
for
up.
science. I'm gonna have to do this
Stand
for
up,
science.
he's killing me.
I need-
Dream, he's killing me.
I need
Dream,
to
he's
know what
killing me.
happens when you die. I need to know what happens.
Dream! Kill him, kill him, kill him, Dream. Kill him.
I trapped him. He can't move.
Kill him. He's killing me.
Break below. Break below, George.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Wait, you respawned.
I respawned exactly where I was.
Oh.
Well, yeah, there was a skeleton temporarily until you clicked to respawn.
Guys, I need some food. I need some food. Come on.
You guys are going the wrong way. George, come on, get over here. We're
I
trying to
need
get this food.
This is gonna be so bad. We're trapped around this tree, you idiot. I can't reach the berry.
I want to get some stone.
Sam up, come this way. Come this way. I need to reach the berry.
Wait, guys, can you give me a little more space? Like I'm hovering. I'm hovering.
Okay, I got the berries.
Guys, can you give me a little more chain? Okay, I'm good.
Someone's pushing me in. Oh my god.
Well, we need to go down there. Bro, oh my god. Do you guys see how much I'm getting like tossed around up here? It's crazy.
Well, we're getting tossed around by you.
I'm stuck.
Set up, stop whatever you're doing.
Just
I'm
chill.
literally not doing anything.
Well, we're to us then.
Anything. Look up, I'm not pressing anything. I'm not pressing anything. Oh, okay.
Really, you broke the crafting.
Why you do?
Really.
Oh my god, this is going. Why did you break it, Sam up?
I don't know. I just wanted it in my inventory.
Go back.
No, you're being rude.
Sapnap, you freak.
Solo Leveling Arise. Overdrive. Available now.
Really? You want to start that?
I didn't even get the crafting table.
You want to start that?
No, I don't. I'm ending it.
All right.
Sapnap, stop. Sapnap!
Easy.
Why are you mining so much stone? What are we doing?
I don't know. We have a lot. All right, let's go then. Let's go.
Alright, just drag us out.
I don't think I can. Can
I don't know.
I? You're dragging me down. There's two of you. You're gonna drag me down.
Oh my god, I'm getting pulled up.
Wait, it's working.
I'm trying.
I'm stuck now. All right. Well, I mean, I literally can't do anything. I'm stuck.
Jump Sapnap. Bye, Sapnap.
Get up.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Alright, guys, let's just. Okay, no more trolling, because otherwise we're gonna actually be here for hours and hate it.
Well, I'm not hating. I'm having fun.
Okay, yeah, let's go look for a village. It just seems like a good idea.
All right, can we go that way? Just not go the way of the mountain. It's gonna be harder to traverse.
Which way then? Should we go to the ocean?
Oh, why don't we make a boat? We have like infinite wood. Wait, get out of the boat. Get out of the boat. Get out of the boat. I want to see if it drags you.
Okay. Let's go. Drag me.
Let's go.
Yes!
It does.
Can you drag me up there?
No.
Come on, we need your
Can you
help.
guys just drag me whilst I like just lay here?
We can't. Get up here. There's
Motionless.
mobs. There's mobs. There's a creeper.
All right.
Oh. Get up, Sapnap.
I can't. George put blocks
Oh my
over my
God.
head, and now I'm stuck.
Wait, there's cows. Guys, go to the cows.
Moo Moo Meadows.
This way.
No, that's mine. I hate this. Being in the middle sucks. Like, you can't move half the time.
You can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a baby zombie.
No!
There's multiple baby zombies.
Phil's a moment. Wait, am I allowed to refer to Phil's still?
Now he's canceled.
Guys, stay away from her.
Well, I can't go in him.
Dream, stop. Stop! Guys.
I didn't even get it.
I didn't even get it either.
Guys.
Guys, stop just standing around looking at the furnace. It's time to go.
Guys! Oh my god.
I can just never get any food being in the middle because, like, I just get to it last every time, no matter what. Look at these pigs. Why these pigs look like that?
They're orange. They're Halloween themed.
I literally can't get any food. Like, this is
Congrats to be
terrible.
wrapped around the tree.
Get over here.
Ruined portal!
Come on.
Run, don't walk to the nether portal.
I can't go up for here, guys. I'm gonna drown. Guys, I'm gonna drown.
Let's kill him, Dream.
Just go up for air. What do you mean you're gonna drown?
I can't. You guys are dragging me down.
Yes!
Yes, I got some of it.
He got it all.
No, I got some of
There's
it.
a gold block right there.
I'm gonna drown.
Stop, I'm gonna drown.
Swim up, idiot. Swim up.
Stand up, stop, I'm gonna drown.
All right, come on. Let's get on a boat. I wonder if we can like, how can we kill him? We can kill him.
All right, take him to this gurgler's Dream. Dream, take him to this gurgler's over there.
Wait, he has a trident. He has a trident. Imagine you're gonna die.
You're gonna have to fight the
You're gonna
gurglers,
have to
George. Oh,
Good luck.
you have to fight the gurglers, George.
Good luck. You live.
Oh, Dream hit me.
No.
Dream hit the boat.
Oh god.
Dream hit the boat. Dream.
Bye, guys.
Wait, George is bullying us. George is bullying us. Hey, what happens if I get in I guess if I get in a boat, it'll just like fight the opposite, like glitches or whatever.
Maybe it will like rip something up in half. Look.
Let's not go to that. Dream, get in the boat. Dream, get in the boat. Get in the
Chill.
boat.
I could try. Get in.
Yes. Turn the other way. Turn the other way.
No. Wait, what?
Wait, my boat's sinking. My boat's sinking.
Oh no, go, guys, go,
I'm
go,
gonna
go,
die.
no.
I'm just dead.
I'm gonna die.
dead.
I'm gonna die.
Go, get in the boat. Get in the boat.
Did you guys get mining fatigue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice job, idiots.
Only for 5 minutes. Wait, is this the rune portal we were just at?
No, it's a different one.
I'm getting the chest.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm being like just owned by the magma.
What do you mean you're dead? Just swim.
Let's go to the gland. We need land.
Let's go to the clown.
What?
That's what it sounded like you said. Let's go to the clown.
Let's
go to the
I have
land.
1.5 hearts, guys. You guys drag me. I'm gonna be right back.
You're stupid. You're colorblind. I don't know. You've fallen off. Get this food. Come on.
Just collect the food, Soundknife. Soundknife's killing me.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, who was it then?
Because you said that, I'm gonna hit you.
You
It was Dream.
I'm on 1 heart. I saw you do it.
You saw
Stop.
Dream. He saw me do it again.
Yes, I
Dream,
saw you
Dream
do
crit
it.
You. You saw me crit you.
I saw you do it.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
You hit me at one point, didn't you?
I hit you after you falsely accused me.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wise fold.
I didn't fold.
So it's okay. It's a wise fold. I'd fold in that position too, probably.
Okay, what are we doing? Like, actually, we got some
I don't know.
food. We need to go to the nether. I have 6 obsidian. Okay, guys, let's pool our iron nuggets to make iron.
Alright, give it to me. Everyone give me the iron. Alright. I have 5 iron.
Okay, we can make a bucket and a flint and
Yeah,
steel.
and a flint and steel.
And then we can make you a shield. That way you just don't die to something stupid since you're an idiot.
I did it.
All right.
Ow! Who was that?
All right.
Ow! Who was that? Who was it?
It was me. I did hit you.
Wise fold. Good boy for admitting your wrongdoings.
Well, I didn't actually do it. I just didn't want you to get mad at Sapnap. Okay, what are we doing?
I don't know. What? Why did he kill me?
that was Dream.
Why did you kill me, you
I
idiot?
got crit.
You're an
I
idiot.
got
Say
crit.
sorry.
I don't know.
Say sorry for killing me.
I don't know who it was.
It was Dream.
It was George.
Say sorry.
It was George. It was George.
Oh my god.
It was George.
You're gonna let Dream run this narrative on you like he always does.
George, we can't keep letting him pit us against each other.
To be fair, that was him.
You're so stupid.
Who was it?
It was Dream, you idiot.
Listen, the previous one was me, and so you killed him for no reason, and that was you when you crit him.
What?
That was you just now, and you crit him, and because you thought it was the previous one was him, when really it was
I
me.
didn't
the
crit
whole time.
anyone. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
Sure you didn't.
I didn't do anything.
I don't know who to believe.
Obviously, Dream's lying, you idiot. He's lying.
How's it obvious? I can't see
How is
yet.
it not obvious? I was literally AFK just standing still.
Oh my god.
I was on my phone and I died.
I'm pretty sure I saw you walking away.
Look, I'll recreate what
No.
happened. Tyler. This is what happened. You ready? This is what he did. Look at this. Just look.
Yeah.
Okay. This is George.
Yeah, that's what I saw him do.
That is not.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
he's actually owning you.
That is
You're
exactly-
actually-
that is
act-
exactly what he
You know,
did.
I just don't even care. I don't even care. He owned you.
Oh,
so
you don't care now.
Congrats, he owns you.
Oh.
He owns you. Like, I know the truth. Dream knows the truth. And he knows, we both know that he owned you. So if that's the reality you want to live in,
Is that not folding or not? That's the question.
Look, how am I supposed to know who did it? I didn't see it.
you have to believe me.
The only reason I think it was George is because I think he's an idiot and let Dream trick him into thinking I crit him.
So in reality, if George is lying, then George got owned by me.
Oh my god,
And then he's getting owned by you because you're not even folding.
he's getting double owned.
He's
I
getting
like that. I
double
like that
owned.
scenario.
Alright, let's beat the game. Let's get this over with.
Now let's see what the comments think about this scenario right here, guys.
Here, George, you can have your shield back in this. You have your bucket, bro. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guys finish
He's a
last.
nice guy. Should we head to the moon?
What?
I mean, I think we should go to find a lava pit.
All right, let's find lava. But we don't have any armor or anything. Like we're gonna go in the nether and we're just gonna die instantly.
George, whenever you pull me, if I get pulled at all by anyone max length, it creds me.
Interesting theory.
That's why Dream owned you, and then I owned you by not folding.
No, Dream owned you.
Within every FNAF game, there is always a key gameplay element the player must use in order to fend off against the animatronics. In FNAF 1, you have your doors and cameras. In FNAF 2, you have your Freddy mask. And in FNAF 3, you have your audio lures. The fourth installment in the series, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, has a return to form to the original, once again using doors to fend off against the nightmarish animatronics in your home.
Somebody in there.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed! Bitch!
But what if I told you that it was possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 without this core gameplay mechanic? Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Bones 5 YouTube channel on YouTube. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, is it possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 with no doors? I hope you enjoy. The rules for this challenge are pretty simple. I'll have to complete nights 1 through 5 of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 without ever closing the left or right doors. We are able to run up to the doors and use our flashlight, but we are not allowed to close them at any point during any of the nights. With the rules for this challenge out of the way, let's get into night 1. Alright, so today we're going to be attempting a very interesting challenge. I do believe this is possible, 100% actually. I'm sorry if my face cam is like fucking up this video. I have the blinding light of God behind me. We're back at the home setup. Yeah, the webcam doesn't really light it properly, but that's okay. We're gonna win. From 12 to 2 AM on night 1, no animatronics are active, giving the player some time to learn about the mechanics of the game. I'll take some time here to explain the basics of FNAF 4's gameplay and AI, but if you already know how this game is played, feel free to skip ahead to the next chapter. For the first 4 nights in FNAF 4, you face off against the core 4 animatronics of Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy. In order to prevent Bonnie and Chica from getting into your office and jump scaring you, you are required to go up to their respective doors and listen for breathing just outside the door. If you don't hear breathing, flash the hallway to prevent them from getting closer. If you do hear breathing, close the door until you hear their footsteps leaving the doors. Foxy will also roam the halls. If he manages to get into your room, he'll camp out in the closet and require you to close the closet door on him in order to keep him at bay. Freddy is always behind you on your bed at all times and will slowly materialize through the frettles. Once enough time has passed without you flashing the bed, Nightmare Freddy will jump scare you. On each night, every animatronic is assigned an AI level that will determine how difficult the animatronic is for that night, ranging from 0 to 20. For Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy when he's in the halls, this AI value will determine how quickly they reach your doors. The way that the game does this is by giving each of these animatronics a movement opportunity every 5 seconds. Which means that every 5 seconds, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy will have an AI value in 20 chance to move. For the animatronics that don't move, those being Foxy when he's in the closet and Freddy, their AI value will instead scale how fast they progress towards jump scaring you. Now let's get back to the gameplay. On night 1, Foxy's AI remains at 0 throughout the entire night, so we don't have to worry about him at all yet, leaving Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. My strategy for Bonnie and Chica going into this challenge was to go between the left and right doors as fast as possible and always have the flashlight on 5-second intervals. You see, when Bonnie and Chica try to move down the hallway when the flashlight is on, they will always fail their movement opportunities. To make this easier to visualize, take a look at this map I made of the FNAF 4 house. This middle square represents the center of the far hallway. These 2 squares are the corners of each hallway. These middle squares are where Bonnie and Chica are visible when you flash the flashlight. And these squares represent when Bonnie and Chica are right outside your doors. If Bonnie or Chica is at the top corner of a hall, and I'm camping that hallway flashing the flashlight down, Bonnie and Chica will not be able to move into that hallway. Specifically, they will have a 50% chance every second to update their destination to either move backwards to the center of the hall in Bonnie's case, or into the kitchen in Chica's case. Both Bonnie and Chica's chance to move is really low on this night, only 5% for Chica and 5 to 10% for Bonnie. So I was able to get through night 1 without too much difficulty. That should be night 1, I think. Okay, cool. Alright, that was light because Foxy wasn't here, so now the real challenge begins because Foxy is hard. I always found these to be scarier than the actual mini games. Like the jump scare would always give me way more. Okay, I gotta lock in now. Something I feel that is worth mentioning is the plush trap mini game, because if completed, this minigame gives an insane advantage, allowing the player to start the next night at 2 AM instead of 12 AM on the first attempt. Here's how to beat it every single time. Plush Trap has 2 audio cues, a sound where he's walking and a sound where he's scurrying. Wait until you hear 2 of the scurrying sound cue, then the moment you hear the next walking sound cue begin, shine your flashlight to catch Plush Trap every single time. Now, it's time to take on night 2. At this point, I figured that if I could just keep Bonnie and Chica from ever reaching the doors, this challenge would be totally free. So I went into night 2 with the same strategy in mind. Night 2 is a huge buff from Night 1. Bonnie and Chica now start at 5 AI and later get buffed to 7 AI, and Freddy is now at 2 AI and later gets buffed to 3 AI. But the biggest change in this night is Foxy, who is now active. We don't want Foxy getting in the closet ever, as it would give us less time to cover Bonnie and Chica's intervals at the doors. In order to stop Foxy, we're going to have to move with him. You see, Foxy will dash between the 2 back corner squares on every successful movement opportunity that he has, which will play a quiet scurrying sound that pans in the direction of his movement. Once he's in one of these corners, he has a 1 in 10 chance to enter the hall on that side, and a 9 in 10 chance to enter the other back corner. When he actually enters a hall, it will play that same scurrying sound, but a little bit louder. If you happen to ever be at the opposite door of Foxy when he's in this position, he will immediately enter the closet. So we're always going to be tracking Foxy using his quiet scurrying sound. So the general strategy here is to wait in the center of the room, hear Foxy go to a specific side, then hold the door using the flashlight until the next 5-second interval passes, and then just repeat. This makes the night a bit more difficult, but still relatively easy. However, there is one more secret buff on Night 2, and it might destroy our entire strategy thus far. Imagine that you are a popular Let's Player playing FNAF 4 for the first time for your millions of fans. You've been checking both doors constantly and haven't seen anything the entire night. You're flashing the left hallway when the clock finally hits 5 AM. Only 1 more hour to go. If you just keep flashing the doors, they'll never reach your bedroom. You go up to the right door, instantly flash, and BAM! Chica was there, poised to jump scare you. How? Why? I've never even seen Chica in the hallway. How did she get here so fast? The reason for that is teleportation. This is going to be the hardest mechanic to deal with in this challenge. You see, in order to surprise the player, Bonnie and Chica have a hidden mechanic. On nights 2 through 4, Bonnie and Chica can literally teleport to your doors. When the night is first loaded, the game chooses a random hour from 2 to 5 AM for Bonnie and 3 to 5 AM for Chica. Once this random hour is reached, the next time the player goes to the center of the room, they will teleport. In this example here, Bonnie's random hour was 2 AM, and as you can see, he goes from the left hall corner straight to our left door. This can get pretty crazy, as sometimes they can both teleport to your doors at the same time. Originally, I thought that I could combat this by holding a door with the flashlight on every single hour interval. That way I could at least stop Bonnie or Chica from teleporting for the whole night. But they'll actually cue their teleport until you run back to the center of the room, meaning there's no way to stop it. I honestly thought this would be the end of the challenge. Even in the absolute best case scenario, if they're both forced to my doors at 5 AM, Freddy would still kill me before the night ends on later nights. I needed to use my big brain and think. How could I get rid of Bonnie and Chica without closing the doors? When I first saw this, I couldn't believe it. Unfortunately, my mic was muted, so you couldn't hear me screaming my head off, but I never even considered the fact that Bonnie and Chica can still have movement opportunities when they're at the doors. Though these aren't exactly movement opportunities. For some reason, I have no idea why this is included. If Bonnie and Chica are at a door for 10 seconds and you're not listening to their respective door, they will move back to the middle hallway. This is how we can get rid of Bonnie and Chica at the doors. Once we hear one of them at the doors, run back to the center of the room. Wait for the next 10-second interval, then go back and flash their door to clear them from the middle hallway. Though it isn't that simple. We don't always know exactly what 10-second interval Bonnie and Chica are on. Luckily, you can hear everything in FNAF 4, including Bonnie and Chica's footsteps going to and leaving the doors. So if we know for certain that Bonnie or Chica is at a door and we hear quiet footsteps from their side, we know that they've just had their 10-second interval and left the doors. No, I'm not. The only issue with this strategy is the wait time. Having to wait 10 seconds means that timer animatronics are going to become much more of a threat. This is why under no circumstances do we want Foxy to get into the closet. Having another timer animatronic to deal with in addition to Freddy would make this strat much harder. You see, Bonnie and Chica's attack timers are cumulative, meaning if Bonnie reaches a door, waits for 10 seconds, moves back to his hallway, then moves back to the door and waits another 10 seconds, his attack timer will be at 20 seconds, not 10 seconds. So we never want to give Bonnie and Chica the chance to move back to the doors. And if they do, we want to keep Freddy at as little progress as possible. For that reason, the moment I hear breathing at either of the doors, the first thing I would do is go back and flash Freddy on the bed. Bonnie and Chica's attack timer is calculated using this formula, meaning that on the first 4 nights, they would have to visit the door multiple times before entering the office. So we know for certain that when Bonnie and Chica are visiting the door for the first time, they will not be able to attack me when I'm turning around from the bed after dealing with Freddy. Once Freddy is dealt with, I wouldn't turn around to face the bed again until Bonnie or Chica had been cleared from the doors. Bonnie and Chica can only attack you specifically when turning around from the bed. So as long as Freddy can wait until I've dealt with Bonnie or Chica, this strategy should work. Now it was time to put my strategy into action. After smoking Plus Trap, I started night 2 at 2 AM. At 3:04, I had my first ever door attack in the run. Bonnie ended up failing 2 movement opportunities to move backwards, forcing me to wait until 3:30 to clear him from the doors. At 4:55, Chica managed to reach the door. On top of Chica's door pressure, Foxy moved into the right hall. Meaning I cannot go to check Bonnie's door until I flash the right hallway or else Foxy would get into the closet. Luckily, Bonnie must have failed like 6 movements in a row because he wasn't even in the hall by the time that I got done with Chica and Foxy. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie! You wouldn't do shit, bitch. And with that, I completed nights 1 and 2 deathless. Yeah, oh my god. This challenge is light, dude. I'm goated. Well, this is deathless so far. Yo, imagine we do 3 and 4 deathless. No way. No way. Something that isn't related to this challenge, but that I found a bit interesting, was that I ran into a soft lock after night 2. I think what happened here was that I pressed spacebar the moment the screen changed and therefore the text couldn't appear, but honestly I'm not sure. If anyone has any idea what might have caused this, please comment down below, I'd love to hear it. Unfortunately, this means that I had to reset to the title screen. We don't lose any progress from this, but we do lose our 2-hour advantage with Plus Trap. So we move on to night 3 and are forced to play all of it.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or
Night 3 is a bit of a jump in difficulty from night 2, mostly because of Foxy. Foxy's AI is now at 10 for the entire night. Unlike everyone else who has an AI in 20 chance to move, Foxy has an AI in 10 chance to move. So now, Foxy will move 100% of the time. This makes a huge difference. Literally, this was the first 10 seconds of gameplay for night 3. Okay, so I don't have Plus Trap, which is really unfortunate. I like having Plus Trap, but he's not here. Plus Trap decided to just leave on me. What a bitch. Alright, bro, you got that one. But that shouldn't be a problem. I am the GOAT, and we're still gonna do this deathless. Yeah, I didn't last very long. See, in night 3, I had a total death count of 2 and a restart count of 4 because of Foxy. What? Bro, TikTok searched Foxy biting the curb live. The first death was just because Bonnie wouldn't get his fat ass off the door so I could flash. The other death was the opposite. Chica left on the first possible 10-second interval, but I wasn't around when she moved. So when I heard footsteps, I thought that it was her moving away from the door, but in reality, she had already moved away and was moving back to the door. She moved! I heard her! I heard her move! I heard her move! What the fuck? I heard her move! I heard her move. I heard her move. I know I heard her move. Why was that towards the door? What a dickhead, bro.
Dickhead, bro. You got hit.
I'm dead ass, bro. You got shot.
After that 5 a.m. Chica death, I was on another good run, but now it was time to truly test how much I knew about FNAF 4. It was time to face the triple threat. Double teleport, dick riding. I'm boned. Dude, I'm dead. I'm fucked. No, I'm not. Freddy. Oh my god. The Bones 5 survives double teleport. Best player in the game. Surviving the triple threat really shows how important audio cues are in this night. Being able to tell exactly when Bonnie and Chica have moved away from the doors from anywhere in the room will give you the awareness required to survive this challenge. Once I had gotten done with the triple threat, I actually ended up getting Foxy in my closet. Normally this would be a reset, but because it was so late in the night, I was able to clutch it out. Oh, yes, okay. Come on. No. Is there an idle timer? 5, 6. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, night 3. Oh wow. The Bones 5 survives double teleport in FNAF 4. He must be the best player in the world. Jesus. This guy's the best player in the world. Best player in the world, dude. This dude fat as... Despite night 4 being harder than night 3 on paper, I had a way easier time on night 4 than night 3. As far as deaths and restarts go, I only had one restart because of Foxy getting in the closet, and I ended up dying once for the exact same reason. There isn't really much to say about night 4 that I haven't already said about night 3. Let's f***ing go. I'm so goated. Though if you know anything about FNAF 4, then the next night will be much more interesting. And I'm willing to bet it's probably why a lot of you clicked on this video. What the f***? Fredbear is the only antagonist for all of Night 5, and in a way is similar to all the other 4 animatronics merged into one. For the first 20 seconds of the night, Fredbear is inactive. You'll hear his noises, but he doesn't actually spawn in until 20 seconds have passed. Once he's in the house, Fredbear will then start in the middle living room like the other hall animatronics. When he moves from side to side, he'll make a sound cue. Once Fredbear has decided on a side, he has a 50-50 chance when he succeeds a movement opportunity to either run to the other side of the far hall, or silently enter the hall of the side that he's on. Unlike Bonnie or Chica, it doesn't matter where Fredbear is visually in the hall. Flashing your light on him won't do anything. Instead, you must close the door in order to send Fredbear back to the opposite corner of the map. Fredbear can also teleport to your bed and closet with a laugh, requiring you to either flash the bed or close the closet doors. Then the cycle repeats. He can only do this 4 times on night 5 and 2 times on every other night that him or Nightmare is present. And a laugh isn't always guaranteed to mean that Fredbear is teleported. There is a lot that goes into determining whether or not a laugh is fake. But for this challenge, it doesn't really matter, so I'm not going to get into it here. If you fail to locate Fredbear and deal with him through whatever means, he will jump scare you after 15 seconds from the hallway, 20 seconds from the bed or the closet if you aren't moving, and 10 seconds from the bed or the closet if you return to the center from any point in the room. He also has an idle jump scare that will trigger if you haven't moved in 15 seconds. So what's the plan here? Once Fredbear enters a hall, he's not gonna leave if we just run back to the bed. So that isn't gonna work. Fredbear could teleport to the bed or closet and we can deal with him there, but he can only do this twice per night. I mean, at the end of the Night 4 segment, I did say this was a fun challenge. Are we gonna call it here? Is Fredbear just simply not possible?
Honestly, no one wants to think about HIV, but there are things that everyone can do to help prevent it. It's
Now, I'm sure when I said that Fredbear was impossible, you just clicked to see there's more of the video left. Yeah, it's obviously possible, but you're probably wondering what just happened. Fredbear was in the left hallway, I saw him, didn't close the door, ran to the other hallway, waited for some reason, Fredbear then appeared on the bed without laughing, then I flashed the bed and got rid of him. Honestly, this reads like some Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg steps. It's super random. The big question here is, how did Fredbear get onto the bed? This is because of a mechanic that genuinely makes no sense at all. You see, when Fredbear is waiting in a hallway, meaning he's moved out of the 3 top squares for 10 seconds, and the player goes to or is at the opposite door of that hallway, Fredbear will silently teleport to the bed or closet. This one mechanic actually makes Fredbear the easiest animatronic to deal with out of everyone in this challenge. So how can we use this to beat the night? Well, here's the Fredbear no doors strategy. Track Fredbear's movement through the back hallway using his sound cues. Then, when Fredbear hasn't made a sound in 3 seconds, go up to the hallway and check to see if he's there. Quickly flash the hallway to check if he's there. Don't hold the flashlight, as this will activate a separate kill timer. If Fredbear isn't there, just run back and wait another 3 seconds and he'll probably show up. He has a 12 in 20 chance to move, so it's more likely that he moves than not. You can either do this by repeatedly flashing the hallway or just running back to the center, then back to the same door. Once you do see Fredbear, run to the opposite door and wait. You want to make sure that you stay at this door until Fredbear's been in the opposite hall for 10 seconds. Fredbear's kill timer will reset once he teleports to the bed or closet. So if you see Fredbear in the hall, I would just wait 10 seconds from whenever you first saw him, since you're likely to be catching his first movement opportunity. Then check the bed. If he's there, flash him. If he isn't there, close the closet doors and wait until you hear footsteps again. Then just repeat this strategy and night 5 is a complete breeze. Of course, you'll still have to deal with Fredbear's laughs and fake laughs, but his kill timer is so lenient on night 5 that it isn't really a problem. Jesus, that was fucking scary, dude. He's so loud. I just didn't want to get jump scared. I couldn't pull up my headphones fast enough. Yeah, that is FNAF 4 without using the doors. Single time. Let's watch our ending cutscene. Now we know that Fredbear is possible, and we know that the normal 4 animatronics are possible. So you already know what's next. What about 5? You didn't do night 6. Overall, night 6 wasn't too bad. The original 4 animatronics aren't much harder than they were on night 4, and Fredbear is easy as usual. I did end up dying to Bonnie because he wouldn't leave the door again, and I had some crazy Foxy RNG. Dude. They ask what like generational hating is, it's that right there. That's fucking insane. I'm just loading in the room, bro. Like, it's not that serious. But he's fucking sweating, dude. During the Fredbear portion of this night, something interesting also happened. When I baited Fredbear to go to the bed, he ended up laughing while he was on the bed and then teleported back to the bed. Here, take a look. Well, that was weird. But 2 restarts later, I was able to beat night 6 without much difficulty. Let's go, boys. Oof. Man, my webcam sucks. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that was night 6. That was actually, he didn't do a single closet spawn. That's pretty rare. Now, you're probably wondering if I would attempt nights 7 and 8 for this challenge, but unfortunately, these nights are completely impossible. The first 4 hours of the night are 100% possible, but Nightmare's kill timer is too short to force him to the bed in the closet. On night 7, his kill timer is 10 seconds, and he'll always jump scare you before he does the silent teleport. On night 8, his kill timer is 8 seconds, which again, doesn't give him the chance to teleport. So, is it possible to beat FNAF 4 without the doors? Yes, and even night 6 as well. But is it possible to 100% FNAF 4 without the doors? Unfortunately not. Unless someone can find some game-breaking strats with Nightmare, this is the furthest this challenge can go. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this, please
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words.
Have you ever been at work or school and you're just staring at the clock, waiting for those last 5 minutes for your shift or class to end? We've all been there, and it's miserable. Time just seems to proportionally slow down the more you're focused on it. But you know who doesn't have that problem? Our protagonist, Michael Afton. For whatever reason, whenever we're in control of this man, time seems to move at an insanely fast rate. Most nights in FNAF games are 6 minutes, with FNAF 2 having 7-minute nights and FNAF 1 having a night length of 8 minutes and 55 seconds. But what if instead of Michael Afton and his time skip abilities in that office, it was instead me or you, and we had to survive 6 whole real-life hours? Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Bones 5 YouTube channel on YouTube. In today's video, I attempted one of the most mentally taxing challenges in the FNAF series, and that is, can you beat FNAF 1's 2020-2020 mode in real time? This means that we'll be playing 2020-2020 mode for 6 hours straight without dying. If that isn't one of the craziest challenges you've ever heard, I don't know what is. So if you end up enjoying this video, feel free to subscribe, but only if you enjoyed this video. With that said, let's get into our challenge rules. Before we get into this challenge as a whole, I want to give a huge shout out to Sir55 for completing a challenge just like this one. We used different ratios for power of the night, but overall, the core theme of being in FNAF 1 for 6 hours was the same. We're going to be modding the original FNAF 1 to last 6 full real-time hours, with 1 hour in-game lasting 60 full minutes in real life. I know, shocker. But because we've made the night so much longer, we obviously can't use the game's base power system, as the amount of power we're given in a normal night is for a 9-minute night, not a 6-hour one. So we had to increase our power, but still keep the power at a fair rate. To do this, I first multiplied out 6 hours into minutes, which gives us 360 minutes total. Then converting that into seconds gets us 21,600 seconds total. A normal FNAF 1 night is 8 minutes and 55 seconds, or 535 seconds. So by dividing 21,600 by 535, we get a power multiplier of 40.37 times. Factoring in the increased amounts of attacks that we'll have from Bonnie and Chica, I decided to go with a 41 times multiplier, which means that we'd roughly have 4,100% of normal FNAF 1 power in this mod. This means that we'll still have roughly the same ratio of power as a normal night with an extended time frame. The power out sequence at the end of the night has also been adjusted by that same ratio. Aside from the power change, no main character AI changes have been made. Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy are all as fast and dangerous as they've always been. However, we have made one change to Foxy. Typically, Foxy would drain power from your office every time that he hits the office door. This goes from 1% to 7% to then 11% every time he hits the door. Obviously, we don't want Foxy to drain 11% of our power on a hit. That means that he would take a full 444% of real FNAF 1 power on a hit. So we've adjusted Foxy to only drain these values based on our power number of 4.1000%, not the superpower you see in the game. We've also adjusted Foxy so that his power drain resets after 9 minutes and the night have passed. That way, he can't just hit the door for 11% over and over again, because that wouldn't be possible in the base game. With all of the changes and rules out of the way, let's get into where we should even start with this challenge. Starting off in the first hour, it starts to really set in what we're in for here. Playing 20/20/20 mode for this long is the equivalent of beating the base game's 420 mode 41 times in a row. And I don't think I was quite ready for how brutal this was really gonna be. But before we get into the mental struggles that this challenge presented, let's talk about our actual strategy in the game for the night. 420 mode has had a lot of strategy evolution over the years, and we're going to want the most up-to-date and efficient strategy to carry us through these 6 hours. First, let's talk about Freddy and Foxy. To deal with Freddy, we're going to use something called cam stalling. This is a widespread mechanic across a lot of FNAF games, but for the purposes of this video, this is all you need to know. If we set our camera on camera 4B, Freddy cannot move into our office until we click off of that camera. If we do click off of that camera, the right door must be closed or else Freddy will enter and jump scare us. Though this poses an immediate problem. If our cameras are set on 4B, then how are we going to deal with Foxy? Well, Foxy actually doesn't care what camera you're on. It could be his camera, cam 4B, or the show stage, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're on the cameras, you'll activate Foxy's stall counter. From this, we've determined 2 things. First, we always want to be using the cameras as much as possible without wasting power. And 2, we always want to have our cameras set on camera 4B. Now, we just need to deal with Bonnie and Chica. Bonnie and Chica will approach from the left and right sides of the building. Once they arrive at the door, you'll have 4.97 seconds for Bonnie and 4.98 seconds for Chica to close that door before they enter and jam the door, jump scaring you on the next camera flip. So, with all of these conditions that we need to satisfy, we can play using this loop. Pull up the cameras and set them on camera 4B. Then enter the loop of light check, camera flip, light check, camera flip. If you see Bonnie or Chica at the door, close it, then open it when they're gone. For a basic playthrough of 420 mode, this is all that you need to know, and this strategy will have you winning 420 mode fairly easily. But in our case, we need to make a few adjustments because of the absurd night length. First, let's talk about Foxy. Normally, we're flipping the cameras so fast in this strategy that Foxy never really has a chance to move. When we pull up the cameras, Foxy is stalled for a random number of frames. This value can be anywhere from 50 frames to 1049 frames. Though, like every other animatronic in the game, Foxy still has a traditional movement opportunity and interval system. His interval is 5.01 seconds. So if his stall counter happens to be active during this interval, he'll fail his movement. And this is why pulling the cameras up so frequently keeps Foxy at bay, as you have a really high chance of Foxy's stall counter being over all of his intervals. But this is still reliant on luck. Without an interval timer, it's impossible to always hit Foxy's intervals perfectly every time. And if you happen to roll a super low number for Foxy's stall time, he'll get a chance to progress, which on 20 AI he always will. In a normal game, this chance is super low, but in our game, he's usually going to progress roughly every 7 minutes with average luck. So we're going to need to frequently check Foxy to make sure he doesn't catch us off guard. Here's how you do that. Okay, let's break that down. We know that Freddy will enter the office once we click off of camera 4B, so the first step here is to close the right door. Once the right door is closed, we check the left light to see if Bonnie is there. Then pull up the cameras and click on Foxy's camera to look at what stage he's in. Then go back to cam 4B. Once you're back on cam 4B, it's safe to open the right door. This doesn't use too much power, and it'll allow us to always know what stage Foxy is in throughout the night. Depending on how far Foxy had progressed, I'd check him more or less often in the cycle. Let's call Foxy's 3 stages before he runs to the office stages 1, 2, and 3. If Foxy was in stage 1, I would just wait until Chica attacked the office. Then I would use that time where the right door had to be closed to look at Foxy's camera. If Foxy was in stage 2, I would again check whenever Chica came to the office, but I would also add a check every 2 minutes, as it's very important to know when Foxy enters stage 3. Once Foxy is in stage 3, you have one of 2 options. The first option is to continue stalling him until he leaves and runs to your door. In this case, you're going to want to be checking on Foxy every 20 seconds. Once Foxy leaves Pirate's Cove, a 1500 frame counter begins to count down. Once this counter reaches 0, Foxy will be at the door and will jump scare us if the door is open. This equates to 25 seconds in real time. So we always want to make sure that we can catch Foxy if he happens to move out. We're going to have to be checking on him every 20 seconds, assuming worst case luck. This can be very annoying and power consuming. Luckily, there is another option that we have, and that is to just force Foxy to the door. Instead of trying to stall Foxy when he's in stage 3, simply pull down the cameras and don't reopen them for about 15 seconds. Make sure the left door is closed during this process in case Foxy has already ran. Now, keep using the light on the right door, making sure to close it if Chica's there. Once the 15 seconds are up, make sure that you close the right door. Then, go off of Freddy's camera and click the West Hall camera. This will force Foxy to run down the hallway and hit your left door, in which you can then continue the strategy as normal. There are multiple pros and cons to each of these methods. If you're stalling Foxy in stage 3, it's more power efficient if you're super fast, but also requires more skill. And in a 6-hour run, we want to be using the least skill-intensive strategies possible. If you're forcing Foxy to hit the door, it'll drain more power, but it'll be a lot easier to pull off, and you'll have Foxy back in Pirate's Cove in a much more manageable stage. Regardless of how you play Foxy's attack stage, once he hits the door, he'll randomly start back in Pirate's Cove in either stage 1 or 2. We're really looking for him to start in stage 1 as much as possible, as a stage 1 start can extend a Foxy attack by 10 whole minutes in some cases. The last optimization to this strategy has to do with Bonnie and Chica. Normally, you'd alternate going between both lights in order to do a light check, camera flip, light check, camera flip loop. However, if we look at Bonnie and Chica's movement paths, we can actually play this a bit more efficiently. In order for Chica to move to the door, she always has to enter Cam 4B first. When Chica enters Cam 4B, the game doesn't have a sprite for both her and Freddy in Cam 4B. So the game will always choose to show Chica on the camera over Freddy, despite them both being there. This is what's known as sprite priority. This means that we can completely ignore the right door until we see Chica in camera 4B during our camera flips, and instead flip more frequently and just camp Bonnie's door, making this more efficient for both Foxy and our power usage. That about covers our strategy for the game, but unlike most other challenges, this challenge has another aspect to it, both the mental challenge and the physical challenge. When I got to about 30 minutes in this challenge, I started to realize what I had really gotten myself into, but I pushed on into the second hour of this challenge.